The Old Bridge. There is an old wooden bridge at the edge of Willowtown. People say it's just a bridge, old, quiet, forgotten. But to Emma, it was the place where her life split into two parts. Before Daniel and after Daniel. Emma first met Daniel on a rainy evening, years ago. She was sitting on the bridge, hiding from the world after a long, exhausting day. Her job wasn't going well, her apartment felt empty, and her heart felt even emptier. Daniel appeared with an umbrella, soaking wet because he had stopped to help a lost dog earlier. She didn't know him, but he smiled as if they had always known each other. "Bad day?" he asked gently. Emma nodded. Instead of asking more questions, he simply sat beside her, sharing half of his umbrella. They spoke until the rain stopped. Not about big things, just small pieces of life. Favorite breakfasts, childhood mistakes, and dreams they were scared to say out loud. When Emma finally stood up to leave, Daniel said, "Same time tomorrow, if you want." She surprised herself by saying yes. For the next 3 months, they met at the bridge after work. Some days they talked for hours. Some days they sat in silence, watching the river carry leaves downstream. Daniel had a quiet way of listening that made Emma feel safe. Emma had a bright way of thinking that made Daniel laugh again, something he hadn't done much since his father passed away the year before. They weren't officially dating. They weren't just friends either. They were something in between, something warm, something careful, something growing. One night, under lanterns hung for the town's autumn festival, Daniel finally admitted, "I think I'm afraid of losing something that isn't even mine yet." Emma looked away, her heart racing, because she felt the same, but didn't know how to say it. Before she could answer, her phone rang. An emergency call from her mother. Her father had collapsed. Emma rushed away, and life, as it does, changed too quickly. Her father recovered, but Emma's life didn't return to the bridge. She had to move to another city to help the family business. Days turned into weeks, then months. Daniel texted at first. She replied. But each message got shorter. Then one day, Daniel stopped writing. And Emma never went back to Willowtown. 5 years passed. Emma returned only because she needed a quiet place to breathe. Life had grown heavy again. New responsibilities, new pressures, a long-term relationship that ended quietly and painfully. She found herself walking towards the old bridge without planning to. The wood was older, the paint more faded, but the river was still the same soft, constant sound she remembered. She placed her hands on the railing and whispered, "I wonder if you ever waited." A voice behind her said softly, "I did." Emma froze. Daniel stood there, older, calmer, carrying the same familiar softness in his eyes. Time had added a few lines to his face, but the way he looked at her, that hadn't changed. "I came here yesterday," he said, "and the day before. I didn't expect you to return, but I always hoped." Emma struggled for words. "I'm sorry, I should have. I don't know, I was lost." Daniel stepped closer. "I wasn't waiting for an apology, just tell me one thing. Are you okay now?" She thought about it. She had survived many things, but okay wasn't the right word. "I'm trying," she whispered. Daniel nodded. "Then let me walk with you, even if it's only for today." They walked across the bridge slowly, like two people learning each other all over again. Emma told him about her years away, the things she achieved, the things she broke. Daniel told her about his new job at the town's library, his mother's garden, his quiet evenings. Nothing dramatic happened, No big confessions. Just two hearts speaking gently after too long. At the other end of the bridge, Daniel stopped. "Emma," he said, "I don't want to repeat the past. But if there's still a place for me in your life, even a small one, I'd like to try again. Slowly, carefully, honestly." Emma took a long, shaking breath. She remembered the rainy day they met, the umbrella, the laughter, the small moments that once saved her, the man who had quietly held space for her, even years later. She reached out and took his hand. "There's still a place," she whispered. "There always was." Daniel smiled, the same warm, gentle smile she had missed. As the sun set behind them, lighting the old bridge in gold, Emma realized something. Sometimes love doesn't disappear. It simply waits, quietly, on the other side of the bridge.